yesterday.
Last night or 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. Let me find out if they can get you fit in today. They may not be able to.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because he said make sure you're there at 8:30 in the morning. I said, all right. Well, good morning, Green APU. Let me get you shut down and get this day started. 7:30 in the morning. Woo! Oh, let's go. All right. Went to Applebee's last night, watched the Monday Night Football game. Well, it was okay. Baker Mayfield, poor guy. He's just back to himself, getting sacked, not making quick decisions with the ball. If you know football, you know what I'm talking about. And had some breadsticks. I really like the pretzel breadsticks from Applebee's. They're awesome. All right, let's get warmed up. Okay, let's bring this idle down. And we are warmed up. So the cool thing about the Green APU, greenapu.com, check them out. They're American made in Illinois. They keep your coolant warm all night. So when you start your truck, you already got a baseline of your oil being a little warm because the motor's been keeping warm. And your coolant's already warm. So your heat works, everything already works for your truck. So that's pretty cool. APU is definitely worth having. Saves the hours of your motor running. So saves the overhaul time coming sooner than later. Anyways, check out right here, Tom Nunley, man. Want to give a big shout out to your grandson, Carter. How you doing, brother? Carter, good morning, man. Carter Tavares. Nice meeting you, buddy. Thanks for watching the show. Appreciate you like it. You probably like it because of those three crazy boys of mine back home, and that's why I do what I do, man. So I'm out here. So thanks for the support, Tom. And Carter, you have a good day, buddy. And I'm going to go pick up some stuff. It's kind of a wrap around and go back over. But I don't know why I can't just turn right here. What are they talking about? They're trying to make me go left and come back around. I should just go right here. What the heck? Oh no, I should go left. Never mind. Never mind. Looking at the map, I have to go like overpass a different way. So, all right. We go down around. We jump 2 stoplights and then come back over the Highway 26, and that is our pickup. We'll be there at 8 o'clock, and it's an 8:30 appointment. And that is actually the QT I was going to use yesterday. But I got my fuel for $2.93 instead of $4.29. So that is a huge amount of savings. I mean, I'll never think, oh, there's a nice Hellcat right there. It's he wrapped it like a matte gray. It's beautiful. Wide body. What was I talking about? Yeah. I'll never understand like why you can give 50 cents off for just using your credit card on an app or whatever, or $1 off. Like, is that how much money they're making on each gallon? Or are they making more than that, obviously? So that's why fuel stops and everything, I guess, can buy the land they have and are making the money they make. We got to do a little deep dive into just how much money. If you guys want to in the comments, how much money did Love's as a corporation make last year? How much money did Pilot make last year? Flying J Pilot and TA Petro, those three. Just the fuel stations. How much money did they pull in? Because they made sure they make money off the snacks and food inside, but their main thing is the fuel. So I don't know if you can find those things out, but that would be interesting. Is why us as the consumer or us as the small carriers get charged 2 or 50% maybe more than what the wholesale cost of fuel is. I don't know. Would like to know those things, but I know it's all a way to make money, so I get it. But it kind of sucks when it's you gotta look through all these different apps and fly through hoops. But MUDFLAP was never really had like one fuel station. I looked at it about 2 months ago when I heard about it from DIY Semi. I've seen things like little tiny side advertisements here and there, but that's the first person I really trust DIY Semi with what he says. He does not. He's a straight shooter, so what he said, I was like, sure. Checked it out, but it didn't have anything in my area, so kept going. I should have probably waited for that truck right there. But we made it, and yeah, so I appreciate DIY, and thanks for all the referral codes. I think we've already got like 6 people that have signed up, so I appreciate it because that helps me. It gives you guys $10 off, and then it helps me. I get like $30 off my next fueling. So as long as they have those fuel stations in your area, fuel's guaranteed. I mean, I'm not noticing a difference in my fuel. It hasn't really gone through my system yet. I don't 100% know. I do use the Lucas lubricant in there every like 2 fill-ups, so I don't know. But there's Jungle Gym. It's kind of funny name. Jungle Gym. It has like gym free weights. All right, so we're getting down here. We're going to McCall Street, and then we're going to McQueen Street. But yeah, so it's a blessing to fill up for almost all the way fill up for $700. I will take that any day because these rates are harder and harder to come by, and yeah, so $700 is a blessing to see that. Even though it had an $800 cap, I get that, but still, big blessing. All right, let's see. McCall is the next left. Here we go. And this right here is Cargill, so it didn't say that on the app, but it says I'm supposed to go to the very back. Well, maybe it's 2 separate things because it's showing this one on the map and it's showing go to the end of the road. And there's that building back behind it, so maybe it's not Cargill because all they have is reefers back there. No dry vans, a couple prime reefers. This guy on the street right here, he is also a reefer, yeah. So I think we're going back here. Let's see. Yep, they got some trailers back here. All right, this is where we're going. Did not get a name of the business, but it's paper product again, so it's going to be heavy. But we're going to straight through. Okay, DSV Home. Going to take this turn wide. And I think I've been here before. Sorry about my voice. Yes, I have. I'll go down to the very back down here and come in that way so you don't have the blind side. It says do not enter right there. I've been here because I remember this. And somebody has a squatted truck. Oh goodness. If you're not familiar with squatted truck, look at that Tahoe right there. See how the back of it's down and the front of it's up. It's a thing that I'm sad to say originated in North Carolina, somewhere in the Carolinas. Carolina squat, they call it. And we don't condone that, but hey, a lot of people do it. But yeah, I've been here before. So take this nice and wide. You can kind of see how everybody's used this little dirt area over here to get your trailer over. I'm trying to miss that multiple potholes. It's like I don't understand how people design stuff like this. Like take a nice hairpin turn to get in here. And my trailer's over now, but now I have to readjust my truck to make the turn because W9s with long wheelbases don't make turns very well. But if you're used to them, you can do it. It just takes a little more effort. And now we're going to stay nice and straight when we come in here so our trailer tracks and follows us. And then start to cut over and make that hairpin turn. All right, we're in there. I wonder if that's that same JB Hunt guy that I saw at the place yesterday. I don't know, doubt it, but maybe he's just following me around. We're both, no, he had a blue truck. That's a white truck. Let's get behind this guy and go talk to some people. But I have definitely been here before. I've been here with a Volvo, so it must have been over about 2 years ago. All right. Let's grab a pen. Let's get going. This is the old school Civic. Look at that little manual transmission. Heck yeah. Still running. How you doing?
All right,
Good morning.
7 o'clock yesterday.
Last night or 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. Let me find out
Okay.
if they can get you fit in today. They may not be able to.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because he said make sure you're there at 8:30 in the morning. I said, all right.
Wow. You talk. Let me see. Maybe you talk to somebody here. Let me ask.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
What's that?
It have to be rescheduled.
I thought it was. So he didn't get a new appointment?
Obviously, they didn't call here and get it scheduled.
Okay, so get on with the
Dispatcher. It's 9919. 9919.
it's a JB Hunt was with broker.
JB Hunt was broken.
So it's on schedule for the day?
No, yesterday, the 19th.
I booked it last night about 6 o'clock at night.
And it's not. Wait. You got me. Okay.
All right. Sorry. He was adamant. He's like, make sure you're there at 8:30 in the morning. I said, I'll be there, man.
They did move it. I said,
Okay, they moved it. Good. You scared me.
I I looked, I swear I didn't see it.
All right.
I don't know. I gotta wake up.
The boys would be going crazy if I had casing with me. And I just refilled my water bottle. Nice cool thing. No drain, but nice cold water. It had me scared for a minute. I thought a broker was moving some funny stuff, but as you can see, he finally found it, but he was saying it was scheduled for yesterday. That is a really cool Civic. Those were high demand back in the day. The hatchbacks, especially like the 99 to 2002s, I think they were, the curved ones. But door 4, okay, so I think the JB Hunt guy is actually in that one. So we're gonna wait for him. We're also gonna put a little bit of lithium grease on our tandems to make them slide easier. I'll show you that. I do it probably every 3 months because it does just slide metal on metal unless you got some grease in there. So we're gonna have to slide our tandems. That guy didn't slide them all the way, but we're going that door when he's done. So the surface that they ride on, you can actually see right here. That's where the tandem slide, and grease is getting out. It's getting a little old there, so we'll spray some more on there. And then I'll do that on the back and on the inside too, and that'll let it slide a bit easier. Now with all that grease, they will slide a lot smoother. Okay, pretty quick load and we can paperwork real quick. So let's get going down Jacksonville. Try to deliver this straight through. Are they checking out the engine or something's wrong? Yeah, they're just checking out what's going on. It's like a cool new motor. S-Type. S-Type Genesis. So we're out the door by 9:45, 9:46. So 10 o'clock. Let's get to 95. Nice F-16 right there, I believe. Single motor in the back. That's pretty cool. F-16 flying off to the south, kind of towards Charleston. All right, let's get out of here. But yeah, we will try to go straight through to Jacksonville, get 95, and roll down a route that we are very familiar with. That's what I like doing. It's a good lane. It's a decent price. If I could do this all the time, I'd do $15.50 to Jacksonville all the time. All right, coast is clear to the right. Let's go to the left. Thank you, DSV, for being efficient and quick, and for not scaring me too bad about the whole, this load was supposed to pick up yesterday. We don't have it rescheduled. That scared me. Because that'll happen sometimes. Brokers just try to set you up the next day, but typically they won't put it on the load board unless they have an appointment. So. They did. It's on there, and we got it, so we're blessed and grateful. A couple loads already I'm looking at coming out of Jacksonville. $700 all the way up to almost Asheville, North Carolina. That takes you by the house, but sure that gives you fuel, but I'm not taking it for that cheap. I said $1,100 because I can get $800 to $900 out of, or $1,000 out of Savannah to that same area. So we'll see. We have made it to the 95. I always kind of stay to the right because there's all these rivets or like ruts in the middle of the road right there where everyone's tires went. It's a little rough. Been smooth sailing, 46 degrees, so can't complain. We got a little bit of light rain, not bad. Let's cruise on down 95 for about 200 miles. We got about 100, yeah, we got about 80 in South Carolina, and then about 110 in Savannah. sandwich from there, or exit 1, sorry. Easy off and on, unless we want to stop earlier, but you can make 200 miles pretty easily. And I've been looking at the CD whips, guys, like the antennas right there on top of my mirrors. I don't know much about them, so do they just connect at the bottom at that metal nut, and it uses that metal as the amplifier to go up the antenna? Or is there any kind of wire that goes through them? Because I know there's a wire that goes to the bottom. Does that wire go to the top of that whip for that antenna? Because I'm looking at some orange ones, some LED orange ones. I think that would add some cool light to the top of the truck. And also I'm looking to get some air filter lights, because I love the way those look. So might stop at the chrome shop on the way home, be a little Christmas present for good old W9, good old Angel. And yeah, 95 right now, she's gonna get us down there. Let's roll. Coming through Savannah, and Old Glory is flying over there, but it is raining and 46 degrees, and T-Dubs just told me it's snowing in Greenville, so that's crazy. We might get a white Christmas after all, so it's gotta be 32 degrees or lower in Greenville, South Carolina. Down here on the coast though, 46 and raining. Well, we're gonna stop in Brunswick because I like it here. It's really easy off and on. Exit 1 is good too, but I need to use the restroom, need to pee. So I drank a coffee and a Diet Coke this morning, so I got some, and a water. All kinds of liquid in me. Well, let's go ahead and get off here in Brunswick. Got a car hauler coming, and then we got the yield. Come on, buddy, a little faster. Seems like it's going slower and slower. There you go. They have a Love's on the other side, and they also have a brand new QT. I have not been to it yet. I don't really like that side. This side's a lot easier to get off and on the other side, or at least if you're going southbound. Northbound, I don't like that exit because it takes a while to get on the off the off ramp, like onto the road. And then that Love's is always so packed. You're kind of waiting just to get out of there. So we'll refresh here, go check our hubs, see what's going on. See if we can, oh, not making that light. But it is one of those blinking yellows where once it goes, it lets you get off. And yeah, like that. So once traffic clears, we can clear. Man, oh man, what do we got there? I never heard of that one. Bright, responsible, reliable, nationwide. Okay. Come on, Sequoia. That's one of the best trucks in the world right there. That Sequoia right there, I have one of those. I've had like 3 of those. It's a 4.7 V8. I had 4-door Tundras like that. And that's what I had before I started trucking. And then I sold my Tundra to buy my semi-truck, and then I bought another Ram because the wife wanted a lifting truck. And I almost bought a Tundra, but she said she didn't like the interior. Go figure. It's a nice Volvo up there. If I was gonna buy another Volvo, I'd want that body style. Unless I got a really good deal on an old 780. I loved my Volvo. It had its problems here and there, but it was a really solid truck. But those ones look like they're pretty dang nice inside. But I'd have to have a Cummins. Looks like that one has 2 drivers, maybe a team, maybe a trainer. Wait till he clears. There you go. And I've actually tried to kind of get on with the RXO fuel card. I signed up for it. It is a $60 fee that they charge you. They say it's a one-time fee. I'm hoping it's not every year because I did pay that. It's a $1 transaction fee, I think, in network, which TA Petro is the network. But I can't figure it out, guys. There's like an app to get the prices. There is another way to log into a different website. So I kind of emailed them and said, you guys need to go ahead and get a IT guy to work on this for you. Make it as easy as MUDFLAP, where you just have a simple app. So I don't know, maybe we'll use it. I'm trying to just see what their prices are and compare them all together. But right now, let's go use the facilities. Find a parking spot. There you go. The Christmas spirit. All right. It's not raining down here, but it was way over there. A lot of car haulers right here because they come off. I don't think there's really a port. Oh, he's coming in fast. See that? All right. A lot of cars get put on at the port right here in Brunswick. I don't know if they drop them off there or what, but Those are all Subarus. And I think there's a lot of, I want to say Mazda. I don't know. But you guys that do that car hauling stuff, you know that Brunswick is a big hub, I think. All right, it's windy. Let's go refresh. And let's do, we got like 45 miles left to go. And looking at these whips like I was talking about earlier, it looks like, yeah, they're just solid. So there's no line going through them. Okay. Those ones are pretty big. What are those, 4 feet? Yeah. Looks like the typical are 3 feet. But those are 4 feet, so I can get it back on there. Oh yeah, breaking stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting some LED ones. We'll see. Welcome to Florida. Okay, we made it. Agricultural inspection coming up. And we did check our hubs back there. About 110 on all, the left side, 107 and 110. Back right was 108, 107. And then the front right, passenger side, was like 120, 122. So fluid's pulling it, it's not leaking out the back. I'm just wondering if those bearings are getting set or what's going on. And of course, you know me, I'm paranoid with these hubs right now. Never had to worry about my trailer ever. For my rental trailer in the beginning, or my this new trailer, our old trailer that I bought. But all of a sudden we get some bearing problems. But we got all brand new bearings and we got oil bath now. So we'll see what happens. But right now we're going into agricultural. They're going to be asking me, what are you pulling? I'm saying paper, big rolls of paper. And so we're going to get there about 3 o'clock to the drop, and we will see if they will take it today. I'm looking at the GPS, looking at the satellite imaging. I don't see where the trucks come into this place, but it says Mac Construction, and that says construction services or construction. I forget what the word was, but it doesn't say Mac, but it does say construction something. It's construction surplus or something like that. So I don't know what they're going to be using this paper for, but the address is right, but the address is spelled with a different L. It's PHILIPS, and then on the Raycon it says PHILLIPS. So same zip code, but who knows? This is good old relayed information. So let's get through here first, and it's right off 95, the one I'm looking at, and I've typed it in 2 different ways and it comes up with the same one, so I did it in both ways. We'll see. First, let's get through agricultural. How you doing? Recycle paper rolls. Thank you. She just kind of looked at me like, what do you got? And I said, I got paper rolls. She said, okay, thumbs up. See you later. 45 miles an hour. We're at 50. Let's come down 5 more. There we go. I always try to do the speed limit here, guys. And it does help if you get off the throttle when you go over the weight scale strips, whatever, which are right here. So I'll come off the throttle, roll over them. There you go. Get pulled in, there we go. But we are heavy, we're 42,000 pounds. So now you slow it down to 20. Let's see what we got. Left side, oh, we're going left side. There's a box truck over there on the right side. The guy behind me got pulled in too. All right, 20 miles an hour. And then when you come, if you're new CDL, new coming out here, stop at the stop sign and then slowly roll across the scale. Don't slam on your brakes hard. They don't like that. And roll down your window. Because the scale is calibrated, and if you keep slamming on it, it like it's floating on the ground. It'll mess up the calibration of it, so they don't like that. Do not appreciate it. Alright, full stop. Come out slowly. Get all the way on the scale. And there's an intercom. That's why you want to open your window. And just stop and let off your brakes. You get the green light. 10 times out of 10, unless something is bad on your truck or they're doing a random level 3, you're gonna get going. All right, now we got 28 miles and we're at our stop. Let's roll. Any of you that have come through Jacksonville, you know this bridge. It actually doesn't go over any water. It goes over a bunch of rail down there, a bunch of rail cars down there. It looks like, I think they might bring a lot of automotive in. I don't know what they bring in. I'm not going to pretend like I know. But we're going to go over the bay right here, Jacksonville Bay. And then we're right where the, what is it, 295 or 395 meets back to the 95. That's where our drop is. So that's where we're going. I'll show you guys this bay in a second. There you go. Got some kind of white bubbles like making a little stream through the bay. It's all over the place, left side and right side. I don't know what that is. Who knows? But it's 58 degrees down here. A little bit better than the rest of the country, I would assume. And the toll bridge for the drawbridge for the train is up over there. Kind of just pulls up from one side. All right, a little bit of clouds. But 60 degrees isn't bad, 58. Whoa there, landscaping truck. What are you doing? All right, well, now there's a car next to me, so I can't give any room. Exit 341, here we are. And then we go to the right like another mile, and then there's another road that runs parallel to 95, and that's where we're going. I don't know if that's actually Phillips, but we'll see. Okay, do we have a yield? We have a crosswalk. We have a bunch of traffic to our left, but we kind of have our own lane, so let's creep into it. Looks like it ends up there though, so we're gonna need to get over. Don't want to hit the curb. Looks like we just missed it. Oh yeah. All right, let's get over. Thank you F1 or F250 for letting me over. And we gotta get over one more. We're going left in 0.6 miles, so we'll just kind of cruise here until this traffic starts to move, and then we'll get in there. See if that Xterra lets us in. You did. Awesome. Thank you, babe. All right, let's get up here and take a left. Okay, and here we are. So it's like Mac Paper's envelope converters. So they make envelopes, I guess. And their reviews are really good. We are a day early. I think it's a 10 o'clock appointment tomorrow. So I'm just gonna come in here and see if they want to take this paper. Looks like they have a bunch of glue right there. Very tight quarters. Does not look like I will be able to turn this truck around in here. So I'm gonna have to blindside into one of these spots and see if I can turn it around. I'm just gonna kind of leave it here. Oh, he's telling me to come up there. How you doing, buddy? I got some raw paper rolls.
Okay. Looks like you're going out that gate, back out the door two, and go ahead and give me your paper.
Door two.
Pull your trailer axles back.
Okay. Door two.
Well, I'm glad I quit driving. I'd steal that thing.
Thanks, man. It's my dream truck. I'll see you at door two. Thank you.
Huh?
I'll see you in door two. Thank you. Super nice, guys. So the reviews were correct, guys. They said, get in door two. What do you got, rolls? I said, yes, sir. And that's awesome that they have a gate over here open, because then I can turn around. Oh, it's going to be easy back, too, because door two is right between those two trailers. Awesome, guys. Love it when a plan comes together. So we'll get this off the truck today at 4 o'clock. that is awesomely early, and then we can start looking for a load for tomorrow morning. Maybe use the rest of our clock and get up to Savannah, Georgia. Right now, let's get out there and open those doors. But we'll look for something in Jacksonville, but typically right now there's a lot better ones in Savannah. All right. Already popped the door open, and that's what we had, guys. Some rolls. Let's slide these tandems. And get going. And that'll be a wrap for today, guys. Found a nice little place back here to park. I was parked across the street in like a mall. It's right up the street from where we dropped. And I was just looking for somewhere to park. And the guy that it was dropped from said, or at the drop said, go up this way, you get more places. And the security guard said, you can't park here, but go across the street. There's plenty of parking. I said, okay. And it's like a car lot with a bunch of like bobtails, old Volvos, and awesome Maybach was just sitting right there. If you don't know what Maybach is, it's a real nice Mercedes. And he came over and said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm just gonna be here till tomorrow. Is that okay? He's like, you're fine. I was like, cool, man. Thank you. So we're gonna try and find some food around here. There was a Walmart Supercenter up the way, but it is like no truck parking. They don't like trucks around here, but there's a lot of shops around here. Either way, we'll spend the night here. There's not really any loads that are looking great tomorrow either. There's nothing tonight. So we'll pray for tomorrow and just kind of hang out. It's 6 p.m. now. I didn't want to really fight traffic. I'm gonna reset my clock and wait for tomorrow. But that's some maintenance on that trailer. It really makes the tandems easier to slide. Otherwise, it kind of skips and hops, especially if it's heavy. So hopefully that helps, and hopefully you don't get a scare like that with your load not being available, or they're telling you that it doesn't exist. So on that note, God bless you guys. We're gonna get some food, get some shut-eye, and we will see you on the next one tomorrow.